Hey everyone, this is my Patreon proud reaction to the 21st episode of Shirobako. So, in the last episode, we had Midori, who got to have some writing assignments, some of them involving coffee, which was certainly interesting. She's showing her creative writing skills with all of that. Also, some silly shenanigans on the train, like kind of role-playing people's dialogue and stuff, which is also pretty funny. We also had a scene between Hiroka and Madoka where boiling points were finally hit, and they kind of had a bit of a fight there, which was pretty fun. I'm glad we got that scene for various reasons. Also, Aoi, I mean, just we also talked about Arya, a certain scene involving her and what did she do about that and stuff like that. So yeah, let's get into the next episode. 3, 2, 1, play. I suppose so. XR. Okay, so we're asking that one question more. Okay. Was Pixar supposed to be Pixar, by the way? Oh no, don't ask her. Uh, no such thing. This donut is the only one that truly understands me in this world. But yeah. Continue to ask that important question. I mean, because one of the big things in the anime has been Aoi and what exactly she wants to do. By the way, somebody linked me a Aoi and Erika Dojinshi in the comment section of episode 19. I just wanted to let you know that I did see that and I did read that, and it was pretty good. I enjoyed it. The art leaves something to be desired, of course, but it was nice. That hug is just great. Shizuka, so have you got that main anime character role yet? Any day now, I'm sure that will happen for you. Back to everyone's favorite place, Titanic. I love how she's always lurking around corners with that amazing smile. Like, that's a smile that could cure cancer. Okay, we're getting desperate now. Uh, and who's gonna be out there? Of course. That's what you want to see at the end of the dark tunnel. There's no escaping. Yeah, don't be silly. This company just isn't the same without Erika. We need her. Uh, wow. Sticking with that Titanic. Yes. True enough. Yes, they do. Some people kind of ignore that fact. Like with some video games, when a character runs over things, it sometimes sounds the same all the time, no matter what they run over. Wow. Yes, your smile is a miracle. Nico. Don't be silly, it's not a... Okay, I'll give you that. That was a little bit scary, but for the most part, it's just a cute smile. Although, then again, it's not directed at me, so... But man, that was something. That smile. cool. And Erika's probably at the end of that tunnel, smiling. Hopefully. Continue to work hard and make sure people work hard. Good luck, Sato. What you thinking, Aoi? What? Okay. Oh, getting to do characters. I think you can handle it. I mean, I know it's no wheel, but yes, I'm sure she's really excited about this. She's wanted to do characters for a while. How did it get in the cockpit? Yeah, I know he's not really big on that. Yes, Emma. I would rather Emma do it. It's fine, it's fine. Don't worry. I'm just so glad she gets lines. She doesn't talk nearly enough in this show. Dai-chan. Yes. Well, makes something far better than Boing Pada. Probably not, she's always bouncing around. Oh, you're joking, okay. I was about to say, you better be joking. I didn't believe him for a second. Maybe half a second. I double as a CEO. That's quite a thing to double as. It's not that big, no. No, you go away. We can't really pay, but yeah, come on. We just call him Hiroka, so I'd appreciate if you did too. 2 companies ago. Yeah, he gets fired a lot, not surprising. Given his personality. Well, he leaves companies a lot. And that would be their connection, yeah. Well, it's not doing so well, but I swear, every moment of every day, Hiroka just seems so irritated with everything around him. Like, does he ever have a good day? Erika just always looks so cute. Just... I can see how she could be someone's favorite character. She's pretty great. You know, if things calm down. No, you're just standing around there because that's part of your job. He doesn't care. Seems more bothered than usual. Roller coaster? Are we on a roller coaster? uh, so we are on a roller coaster. This is as close as I can realistically get. Ow! Please stop screaming. Are you okay, Emma? You need a hug? Now I feel a little bit motion sick. It's not as bad as having to eat sour stuff. I don't understand why she would say that, but okay. Mad Max. I love that video game. Just watching her. Man, Emma's so dead. That face is just too much. Are you alive, Emma? Glad you took something away from that. Yes. And she's gonna do her best with her odd jobs that pay the bills. Yeah, I feel motion sick now. Wow. Contact collection. It seems oddly familiar. In fact, this is exactly the same. Well, not exactly. This is mostly the same as the first episode scene. I know because I watched that scene a lot to get some character names down. It's almost exactly the same scene. In fact, it almost made me feel like I watched the wrong episode. The only difference is that, new characters. This is probably the same rough time frame as the previous anime, if that makes sense. Some things never change, basically. Is it? I haven't seen it myself. I mean, I know we will, but... Yeah, I just kind of tune out whenever he talks, really. Here we go. Guess we'll see how it is. We didn't get to see much of that, but we gotta see the sponsors, that's what's important. So yeah, pretty much the exact same event, but with this anime instead of Exodus. That's why it's almost the same dialogue for everyone. It was alright. But this is their first time, so they'd be excited. I wouldn't say billions, but anime's not quite that popular. But, maybe millions. Can somebody else please talk to drown him out? It's like, oh, hopefully this is not bad news. Oh. Oh. Man, that's some more shade of Hiroka. He is just the worst to work with, yeah, that's why he keeps leaving companies. Oh, wow. That is some hard shade to throw. Yeah, he's just the worst. Your terrible attitude, the fact that you're insufferable to deal with, the fact that nobody likes you, the fact that you're lucky you haven't been fired yet. About those things. You're lucky she doesn't hit you, man. You're lucky that multiple people haven't hit you yet. Title drop. Yeah, how dare they? Then get a different job, dude. Exactly, you ask him that. Why don't you go get a job somewhere else? Do something completely different. I didn't think there'd be a character I dislike more than Taro, but man, you were doing a good job there, Hiroka. Because you're clearly not happy with your job. I don't know why you don't just do something else. Something that doesn't cause you to click your teeth every 5 seconds and yell at anyone that tells you, you know, you're doing something wrong. Apparently there's a thing for cats. That's the happiest you've seen in this entire show. Really. Apparently that changed somehow. Again, things have changed. He obviously reached a point where he became fed up with things, but... I'm sure he was much more likable back then. Well, that wouldn't be Aoi's fault, it would be his fault. No, go away. Doing okay there, Misa? I love that transition. That was great. She's basically practicing the motion, trying to get it down. I do get what she's doing. You and your jokes. Do you have chocolate? Oh, Honda, right. Yeah. You just decided a new career path, which is what Hiroka should do. Yeah, Honda's a cool guy. So they seem like they are trying to bring out some similarities between him and Hiroka. Yeah, that's the thing. Poster. Okay, they're having fun. Oh no, I can't ruin my character. Yes, he's like angry all the time. Yeah, so he tolerates them. Yeah, very, very deep. That's not an easy question to answer. Common ground would help. Exodus. That was a really cool shot, too. And yeah, I remember all these scenes. Wow. Welcome to anime production. Enjoy your stay. Wow. Is this supposed to be representative of, Yeah, it was. Oh, you need to get a whip. That's a takeaway from that. Yeah, just calm down a bit. Yeah, I know that's difficult for you, but try. Who knows, you may get better at it the more you actually attempt. Wow. Stop rubbing against me. Well, not if you're gonna keep doing this. What'd you think? Was it a 10 out of 10? 7 out of 10? Yes, she is. Oh yeah, I remember that now. I thought I looked familiar. Yeah, that was horrible. Let's not. Uh, and she actually came. Wow, dude. That's a great trait for a girl to have. She doesn't want to be here. It's been a while, so yes. Well, interviews tend to do that to people, especially those that aren't experienced with interviews. Yes, she was. Oh, Shizuka! Oh, that blush. Yeah, she was gonna say she was a voice actress, but I guess she doesn't want the help. Yes, please do. Well, she is, so. Dude. Please jump more. I know, right? That's a miracle. It's a big difference. Huh. That sounds like a plan. I enjoy you three together. The episode's gonna end now. Yep. I call that. Uh, yeah. Uh. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. No. Point on the cord. Yeah, that was not good. Okay. That's our group. I mean, she's got a little bit of screen time in this episode, I guess. Well, no, she wasn't only in that last one. She was also at the roller coaster. Okay. Una. There's a John Midori here, so. It's not just me that feels compelled to sing along with the lunar part, is it? And there we go, we have our full group. And now I just look, she's having the time of her life in the middle of her cute girlfriends. Oh, I mean, I would be roughly as happy as that, so I get it. What's wrong, Cnouki? Do you need a hug? Wait, what? Noah wears underwear. I guess that's good to know. Who's Noah? Again, I hope that's a female. Anyway, that was the 21st episode of Shirobako. And this episode, let's see what happened. I mean, a lot of little things happened, but yeah, basically we're once again getting into the whole Hiroka stuff, and yeah, I thought he was starting to get better after last episode, after the blowout between him and Madoka, but no, we're still struggling to deal with him, really. You have more and more people complaining about him. Before it was Madoka, and now we have Sagawa that just can't stand working with him, and it's just he has a terrible attitude that makes you not want to deal with him, and I'm kind of surprised he hasn't been fired yet, but always, she's gonna do her best to make things work out. She's not gonna just fire him over a couple of complaints. I know she's not the kind of person that would do such a thing, but yeah, we do have Erika, who is continuing to be a very enjoyable character to have around. Like, her absence was definitely noticed before, and it's just great to have her back. She just keeps doing her best to make sure people are doing their best. Like, that one guy continues to try to escape, and every time she's at the end of his pathway, just doing that amazing fear-instilling smile of hers, which is really cute, but I guess it's also terrifying, I guess, if it's directed at you. Because you know that you can't defy that smile, it's just not possible. So, yeah, basically she's making sure people do their best, and I love the smile she gave, you know, I don't know why I'm blanking on his name. A lot of names sound similar in this show. Not Ando, not Sato, you know, whatever his stupid name was, there's too many names on the character list. I can't even find him that quickly, but, you know, the guy that annoys me. Anyway, I love the smile she gave him, which just, that was the most frightening smile she's had in the entire series. I think it's safe to say. Oh yeah, one of the big things in the episodes actually had a very nostalgic scene. Pretty much the very first episode of the anime, we had this little group get-together of most of the staff members when they had the first episode air on TV. And they actually had a repeat of that this episode with the first episode of Third Girl's Fighter Wing, whereas before it was Exodus. So yeah, it's really cool because we get to see all the steps they took to get to this point, whereas we didn't really get to see that with Exodus. We were kind of already partway through everything with Exodus. This time we get to actually see, from beginning to end, exactly the production of this anime. So that's really cool. A lot of lines were exactly word for word the same, which I guess is not that realistic, but still, it was great to see nonetheless. And except the main difference is we have a couple of new people like Ando and Sato, which is great because this is their first time with all this, so it's really cool to see. I mean, last time it was always first time, and Emma's and stuff like that, so yeah, we still have newbies, so that's really cool. And yeah, the first episode was probably good. I mean, we didn't get to see it yet, but it was good. It was good nonetheless. And we actually got some information on Hiroka backstory about how he was together with Erika back in the day and how much he's changed since then. I guess the cold slap of reality of the anime industry kind of slapped Hiroka, and he kind of took it hard, and he's really become very bitter and jaded as a result, and that kind of leads us to our current Hiroka, who has a very bad attitude, who is insufferable to work with, but, you know, maybe we can come back from this a little bit. We started to talk about the idea of compromise and communication and all that, and finding common ground. So hopefully we're able to do that. He's always definitely going to help out with that as best he can, but we do need people like Sagawa and Hiroka to be willing to work together. But I guess it's nothing we can't salvage, so hopefully we can. We're definitely taking the steps for that. I do love the little scene between the two stuffed animals, the bear and the doll, and where he was like doing the work, like the creative work, and then you had her with the whip, and they were trying to, you know, work things out there. That was pretty funny. A little bit on the nose, of course, but it was cute and funny nonetheless. So yeah, hopefully we can get through to Hiroka, and we can actually have him become a decent employee, and this won't just be another check mark in his long list of places that he went to and then didn't work out, and then he moved on to somewhere else. Hopefully we can kind of stop that here. Because Erika basically said as much that this would be the end of it. If he gets, burned again, he probably will leave the anime industry completely, which, I mean, I wouldn't complain too much about that because he's definitely got on my bad side, I'll admit. So, yeah, and we also had a scene with Aoi. Some more nostalgic type scenes because we got to have her meet up with the guy with the one job interview she had before she came to Musani and kind of really scared her a lot. So, yeah, we got this really showcase how much Aoi's changed, which is nice. So, yeah, I mean, he didn't remember her very well, didn't even get her name right, but, I guess that's how it goes sometimes. Yeah, I think it's about everything aside from the roller coaster stuff, which was great. Because Misa, she got to actually work on some real characters, not just wheels and stuff, so that's really cool for her. She's very excited to do that. You could tell how happy she was, and she's doing some roller coaster riding with friends to kind of get some of that down. Which was remind me a lot of what Emma did with the sour eating stuff with her friends. Like, they keep using their friends to help out with their work, which is cool. And obviously get to see her do a little bit of motioning on the one park toy, ride. So that was great as well. So hopefully she can have fun and do well with that job. And yeah, hopefully things work out. Thank you for watching, and thank you Cnouki, as well as everyone else, for doing what you can to support the channel. It means a lot to me, and I hope we can continue to grow the channel together. If you want to do more to support the channel, then you can become a patron on my Patreon and get cool rewards like early access to certain videos. Have a good one.